Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look here at XOM stock. This is one that has been moving very well for us over the last few days, but as you can see here, over the last few hours, we have been getting a pullback along with the rest of the market, and really there are some major inflation fears which now have entered the picture, and even though I don't think this will affect our play on XOM, I think this one will continue heading to the upside direction. I want to let you guys know what would be our fearful moment, what would show us that the chart is broken, that we are no longer trading the pattern that we were in previously, and that maybe we should consider leaving the play. So I do want to show you what my price levels are today for this trade XOM and what I'm going to be watching very closely to either leave that options trade that I showed you guys a few days ago or stay in the options trade and potentially add more, because right now, as you can see here on the chart, we are making a major test on some critical levels. So I do want to talk about that right now, guys. So stay until the end of the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe down below if you learned something new or you find the video interesting. Now, since we already talked about the overall direction of XOM and why I like this trade to the upside over the next few weeks, I do want to focus now on those critical levels that are either going to tell us whether the chart is continuing back up to $63 a share, or if we will potentially get a breakdown to our support price, $55 a share, or $57, which is our newer support price or our breakout price that we've been trading over the last few days. So again, guys, right now our trade was started at around this $57 a share range. I got in a little bit earlier, but I told you guys here on the channel that that would be a massive breakout price. And as you guys can see, we did get a nice run from 57 to 64. So anybody who took advantage of that, congratulations. But I did say in that video that this was going to be a longer term play and that I was looking for this one up to 70 or 75. So I wouldn't be surprised if this play still had some juice and it just needed some time to take a break here, guys. So as always, I do want to explain some reasons why I am very bullish still on XOM and what it's going to take for us to basically get another rip to the upside. Now on the chart here, you can see we are looking at the 1 hour time frame. So for anybody who went down to the link in the description and checked out TradingView and is copying my chart setup or is learning from the chart setup I'm showing you here, make sure you go now from the 1 hour chart to the 5-minute. And I do want to show you guys some critical things that are going to let us know whether we are back in an uptrend or back in that downtrend. So now that we are on the 5-minute chart, we can get a closer look at what's happening here with the price action. Now, as you can see, these are our low prices at around 55, our minimum price per share. And over here is the recent highs around 64. So all we did was zoom in on the chart. We're seeing the same chart as last time, but now just a little zoomed in so we can check out the exact action that happened on the last 4 days of trading. Now, right here, you can see these are the downward patterns or downwards channel that we are currently in right now with Exxon stock. And ultimately, over the next few days, I'll be looking for a break in either direction of this channel to be the ultimate indication of what's going to be happening with this stock. But really, this is why I wanted to show you this, because you can see that we have been massively testing these prices over the last few days. So what this means for XOM is that bulls are begging to break out from these levels, but unfortunately, the stock has been continuously getting pushed down every time we reach the top of this channel. So what I want to mean with this, guys, is that if we do get any sort of a break above this channel, the bulls will massively step in, and this will be one of those stocks that you really do want to be in before it rips, because I see potential for this stock to go to 70 or 75 if we do see a rip above this channel. So again, guys, over the next few days or even today, it looks very likely that we could rip above this channel line and ultimately start heading back in an upwards direction all the way up to 63 a share minimum, which is the highest price right now that we've seen. But over the next few days, I really do think this stock could continue to the upside. So again, guys, I want you to continue watching this channel and see if you can get an opportunity to buy in when the stock is at the bottom of this channel so you can get a nice profit just off the bat. And again, as you guys can see, the stock has been holding these levels, so it's not like we're going massively in a downwards direction, even though the stock is trading back and forth. And for any options traders who might be new to options, or anybody who might be very old with options, you might know implied volatility, and this basically just means how much is the stock moving. According to that option, it could be worth more if the stock has been moving back and forth pretty massively over the last few days. And as you can see with XOM, it has been moving pretty well. So again, guys, this is going to be good for options traders. If you are looking to hold an option long term, this back and forth movement within the same range is ultimately going to be the thing that's keeping you from losing a lot of money when the stock does go down 1% or 1.5% on the day. So again, guys, with XOM, there are some great signs, a lot of reasons to hold maybe a longer term option 3 months out, which is what I'm personally doing. But over the short term here, there is a lot of reason to know that this stock is coming down, and we need to see a bullish break above this channel before we can guarantee any other sort of an entry into a trade. So again, guys, unless you're buying at the bottom side of this channel, the minimum price or the short-term minimum, which is what we've been creating here over the last few days, then make sure you are only buying once we do get that breakout confirmation above the pink line. So again, guys, that's what I'm going to be watching over the next few days as my clear sign for this stock, ExxonMobil, and what's going to basically let me know whether this stock is heading continuously downwards within this channel, or if we will finally be getting that break to the upside, which is where I obviously go in massively with the options. And if you guys been following me on the free Discord, which is where I put all my daily plays and signals, you might have seen my XOM trade where I was up around 110% over the last few days trading this run up. So again, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we did that again on this next run up. Make sure you're in there. There really is no reason not to check it out. I want to show you one more sign that is basically telling me XOM is staying in an upwards direction. And guys, as well, don't forget to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed the video so far. So now coming back to the chart, we do want to go to the 1 hour time frame again. So change that from 5 minutes to the 1 hour. And like I just explained, we're going from a more zoomed in time frame to now a more zoomed out time frame. And this is going to allow us to see the overall picture or overarching picture for Exxon stock. Right now, you can see a lot of the reasons why the stock is selling off is just a pullback within the channel that we are currently in. And it's nothing weird for a stock to head to the top of a channel and then pull back, really on its way, possibly even back up. So right now, I want to let you guys know the most important thing for this stock, XOM, what's going to give me the clearest sign that we are either staying up or staying down, and that's going to be this 200 EMA right here. Now, as you can see, over the last few days, we have been massively holding up the 200 EMA, and this is probably 99% of the reason why we haven't sold off more than 1% over the last few days. It all comes down to this 200 EMA, and what the 200 EMA shows us is the long-term direction of a stock. So this bluish green line in the past has showed us when the XOM is either coming to the upside or potentially seeing a pause in motion. And as you can see now, we are at that critical point where if we do break below, that will show us a pause in motion. And I wouldn't be surprised if this stock headed to 57, 56, or continued sideways for a couple more weeks before making that 63 move. But again, guys, if we can stay above and if we can get a break above that pink channel that I was showing you guys on the smaller time frames, then this is ultimately when I will be loading the boat up for XOM again, more options than I already have now, because like I said, I am holding the ones I have. They're still well in profit, so I don't need to sell out. There's really no reason to be so greedy, and I can just add to my position when I think it's the bottom. So again, guys, with this XOM stock, be very careful with the 200 EMA, be very careful with that pink channel. But if we do get a break above, this will be a massive move to the upside, and we have seen this stock have some great volume over the last few days. Even though they were up at $63 a share, the volume continued to stay very high. So there are buyers at this range, and we shouldn't be discouraged by this last market move, pulling down even a couple just percents over the last few days. So again, guys, this is nothing to panic about, and I'm still holding my position with XOM. I recommend you do the exact same. But as always, I hope you enjoyed the video or learned something new. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Check out all our links in the description. The link to the free Discord where I put my daily plays and signals will be there, as well as the link to tradingview.com, which is the website you're seeing me on right now, and the platform that I use for all my technical analysis. So again, guys, if you want to up your trading game, make sure to check that out. But as always, I hope all your trades are in the green.